Hello, Lori Stevens, 8 to Great certified coach from Powerful Education Solutions and Life Skills Prep Camp. I'm not going to lie, it's not Wednesday, but this is your Wednesday wisdom. Apparently, Wednesdays are challenging for me to get these published and put out there, so I'm just going to do the best I can and keep putting them out there for you and following up on our Monday Minute. So our Monday Minute was all about lying. And lying is a thing that some people don't even do on purpose. A lot of times kids really don't do it on purpose. If they have ADHD, it's very possible that they're impulsive and they just want to protect themselves. But a lot of people lie. They lie for self-preservation, to protect others. Sometimes those are called white lies. They lie to take advantage or gain advantage. They lie for social acceptance. They just want to be in the social standing, and so they lie. They might have, it's a habit. I have a particular student that it's become such a habit, he doesn't even know when he's lying. So that's interesting that we're working through that. Sometimes we lie because of fear or shame. We don't want to embarrass ourselves. And sometimes, again, we're reverting back to children, we're talking about children, they lie to test boundaries and to see where they lie and what they can get away with. So those are some of the reasons people lie. But when we boil it down, it goes back to what we talked about before, which was our brain is wired for self-preservation, self-protection, and self-soothing. So if we're lying, it's usually because we think something bad is going to happen if we don't. Somebody's going to respond to us in a way that's not accepting. We know that what we didn't meet an expectation, so we don't want to anger that person, so we're going to try to meet their expectation even if it's a lie. So those are some of the reasons that people lie. And like I said in Monday Minute, I used to get really upset feeling like the person that lied to me, and in one case it was, well, in several cases, it was in my first marriage. I felt disrespected because if you're telling me an untruth, you think I'm too stupid to figure out the truth. And it really wasn't about me other than my response. So just keep that in mind. When people lie, it's usually not about the person that's being lied to. It's about the response that they don't want from the person they're lying to. And then when we get lied to, we feel betrayed. I love you so much, I would do anything for you. How could you lie to me, right? Maybe anger. I used to get very angry, hurt or sad, obviously. And then disappointment because, well, I've invested in you. I've worked hard with you. I've done a lot for you. And then, of course, it turns into distrust and doubt because now you've lied to me. I know you have no problem lying to me. So now you're going to lie to me. And I just kind of have that shield. It's what most people do. We feel embarrassed, especially if we believed the lie. So that's another thing that we might feel. Very rarely do we feel indifferent, but it's a possibility that we would feel indifferent, just like, okay, there they are again. So what do you do about it when you know somebody's a liar and you know that they will likely lie or they are lying about something? Well, I don't have all the answers, obviously, but one of the things I've done that just really shifted it for me was if I knew what the situation was, I didn't put the other person in a position to lie. So if I knew for knowing, I just absolutely knew I had confirmation, and let's say a student had said they turned an assignment in, and I had 100% confirmation that they never even did the assignment, okay? I won't even say, well, what happened with this assignment? Or I won't say, when are you going to turn this assignment in? Or did you do this assignment? Because all of those would probably lead to a response of a lie. So now all I do is I say, okay, I know that this assignment hasn't been done. When are you going to do it? Boom. That's it. It's not even, and if they try to tell me, yes, I did do it, I just wait. I don't say anything else. I just wait because I know, and I want them to know that I know. Okay, how does this work in your personal world? Well, If your child is telling you, well, they're going to a certain place and you know that they have plans to go somewhere else, don't ask them where they're going because they will lie. Tell them that you know. I know that you said you were going to the mall, but you're really planning to go meet your friends at the beach or whatever it might be. That way, you're not setting them up to lie. And then you're not setting yourself up for the responses that you would have if they did lie. And if they continue to lie, you know that they're lying. It's done. It's done. So if you're a parent and there's going to be a consequence, there's the consequence. And now you continue the lie, so possibly an additional consequence. That's up to you as a parent. And if you have a certain parenting philosophy, please stick to that for yourself because that's important. It offers consistency and therefore trust. I hope this has helped you understand a little bit more about lying and my experience with lying. If you have any questions, if you have any thoughts, you want to talk about it, you know somebody that could use some help with lying, like they've been lied to or they do lie, share this video with them because it's an eye-opener because most people, again, may not know why they're lying. They could just be doing it for self-preservation. And as soon as they realize that, they can start the process of realizing, well, I am safe. It is okay. And then maybe begin to tell the truth. Anyway, Lori Stevens from Powerful Education Solutions and Life Skills Prep Camp, your certified 8 to Great coach. I hope to talk to you soon.